With the new year comes New Year's resolutions. Many people will choose to have a dry January or a damp January with little to no alcohol, and others may choose to improve their fitness goals. As part of our You're Not Alone mental health series, we have Deborah Smith with Wellness INX rejoining us on Mid-Michigan Matters to speak on substance use disorder. Deborah, nearly 1 in 5 Michiganders have a substance use disorder. What kinds are they, and what are you seeing them struggle with?
We see the biggest one is alcohol. That is the most common one that we see. So like 67% of those who have a disorder are going to have an alcohol use disorder. Then there's about 20% for cannabis and then 20% for everything else. And one of the things I want to highlight is that the 20% for cannabis is just one drug alone. Not everybody has a disorder that uses, but we also have high risk use. Where around the holidays, they might tend to throw a few more back. What we see at this time of year is out of control drinking. And what people think like, oh, I'm not out of control, I'm just fine. Out of control drinking, when you look at the National Institutes of Health that say no more than 2 alcohol-based drinks for men under 65, and for men over 65, and for women, no more than 1 alcohol drink per any drinking occasion. And then with cannabis, well, hey, it's legal. We can smoke, we can go to the dispensary. Yes, you can, but if you have no knowledge about which strains are going to be more high in THC, which ones are going to cause more trouble, we are seeing in the U.S., particularly individuals that are presenting with psychosis, 1 in 10 of all the psychotic individuals coming into the emergency department will be that way because of their cannabis use. It won't be a mental health issue. It'll be a drug-based issue. You remove the drug and hopefully the psychosis will go away.
What steps can they take to prevent a relapse and make sure that they're going sober on their journey?
Not everybody likes I don't want to go tell people my problems. Get members of your family that might have expressed to you, honey, I think you're drinking too much, or, I've been smelling more weed on you. Get with them and use them as your, what do they say? What was that thing? Accountability buddy.
I like that.
Right. Use them to help you establish. The point is, in order to really prevent yourself, is that you have to tell people that you're having a problem. Most people aren't going to be invasive. They're not going to ask you. But if you tell them like, hey, I'm starting to notice this, what have you seen? Call somebody like us. We can talk with you, ask you questions, let you know what we're seeing when you answer those questions. We don't know you. We do know the disease, so.
And there are resources out there to keep helping people out. Deborah, thank you so much for joining us on Mid-Michigan Matters and sharing these helpful tools.
Oh, thank you for having me again, Taylor. I appreciate it.